everybody, and welcome to the Hobby Link International Model of the Year Award Ceremony. Thanks for listening to that music for a long time while I got ready and spread the links and all that stuff. If you don't know me, I'm Kenny Conklin in my favorite red sweatshirt and my favorite airborne hat. You'll see me in this a lot on my videos. So today we are going to announce the winners of the Model of the Year contest. What's going on, Omar? And this is the only screen that you're going to see with all the crazy stuff going up top and the stuff on the bottom. When we get to the models and the awards, it's not going to have any of that junk because this is all about everybody's models. So you won't see that. It's just about that. Ginger power, indeed. So today we had 40 plus contestants enter, which was pretty good for the year of 2020 with everything that was going on. Unfortunately, 3 of the entries didn't make it in because their categories only had 1 model each, and if we folded them into one, they really didn't make sense putting them all into one. What's going on, Alan and Spencer? And I'll let you guys know now that when I do the slideshow with the contestants, I'm going to butcher some people's names, so don't find me and don't beat me up. Hey, what's going on, Chuck? Happy New Year, John. How's it going? Yes, you made it. You made it. We're going to sit here probably and chat for the 7 minutes, and then we'll get on to the models at 2 o'clock. So later today, after this is over, I got some stuff in the house to do. I'm going to be doing the new rules for the 2021 contest and putting those up tonight. And I'll probably be changing up the categories, and Kelly made a suggestion about making a special category or categories for beginner and intermediate modelers, because we do have a lot of high-end modelers that put their builds into the contest, and there may be other modelers out there that feel intimidated by the work, which they should never do. They should find that work inspiring and try to better their skills, because I still suck at modeling, and I looked up to a lot of guys with that are much better than me, and I try to do what they do when I have time to model. And hopefully this year will be the year I get back to the bench and start doing more and more videos and stuff like that. I'm trying to think if there was anything else we're going to change. We'll probably make a few more changes just so more people can enter their builds. This year there's 3 categories. We had like 10 or 15 categories, and it ended up only being 3 categories. The categories this year are going to be figures and busts, all genres, starships, and dioramas and vignettes, however you say that word. My flesh tone painting sucks. Mine is abysmal, but I got to practice. How did a smart lady like that get with you? That's a good question, Mark. That's a very good question. I did a Captain Caveman, and I smacked her over the head, dragged her by her ponytail, and kept her. So yeah, those are the 3 categories we have, and how it'll work. There was 3 winners chosen from each category. There'll be a 3rd, 2nd, and 1st prize for each category. 3rd prize winner will get a $10 gift certificate. The 2nd prize $20, and the 1st prize a $25 gift certificate to megahobby.com. If you live out of the United States and you won, then we will do we'll PayPal you the same amount, this way you can buy a model, or if you have a favorite hobby shop wherever you live in the world and they have gift certificates, we can get you a gift certificate over there. This way you can get some more models. And then what happened was with the judges, after the 9 were picked, it was whittled down to the top 3, the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st prize. And if you checked out the site, they're all custom awards. So whoever the winners are of the top 3 prizes, you're going to have to wait a little bit, because I got to get that into the place. They make them custom made, and then we ship them out wherever you may be. Wherever you may be. I actually shipped out, when Mark won the big trophy, he won the big trophy. The big trophy is 12 inches tall, and I think it's 10, 11, or 12 pounds. It's a heavy sucker, and I had to ship that guy to England. That was not fun because I wasn't worried about the price. I was worried about the crystal getting damaged going all the way overseas. The main award is a big tower of crystals, 4 nice pieces of crystal, and it's a heavy, heavy sucker. Who are we talking about? Upper Flash Jones. Yeah, Joe is an excellent figure painter. At one point, he posted his first ever figure, and you can see the level he went from his first ever figure to what he paints now. And he's a phenomenal painter. He actually painted for my older brother Bobby, that you guys don't know. Oh, thank you very much. He did. I posted it up. He did the Spock with the 3-headed snake thing for my brother. So he did a really nice job on that. So we got 3 minutes, and then we're going to get over to the categories. And the first category we're probably going to do is dioramas, and then we'll do spacecraft, and then we'll do figures. Dioramas had the least amount of entries. Spacecraft had the second, and figures had the most amount of entries. I guess figures get a lot of entries because, not that they're easier, but they're smaller, and you're not putting so many parts together, and it's a quicker build for a lot of people. So you missed it all, Eric. We gave away everything already before you got back here. Maddie, you can go to the main site. Actually, let me see something here. Hobby. If you go to hobbylinkinternational.com, I'll go over to the computer screen real quick. Computer screen, here we are. If you come to hobbylinkinternational.com and you come to MOTY and you go to HLI current contestants, you click on that, and then it'll bring you to all of the current contestants. And after this is over, the current contestants will be blanked out again because I move all of these over to the... There should be one with past contestants in here somewhere. Here you go, all the way at the bottom. Gets moved into the past contestants. This way it opens it up for the new contestants. And then the HLI winners always go into their own category over here. So that's how that works. So if you want to check out all the builds, you can check that out over there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. The donations help. That all, if you're new here and you don't know about the donations, they all go to the site for web hosting, giveaways, anything we do on the site. That's where all the donations go to. You help us keep up and running, and we thank you for that. So it is probably like 30 seconds to time. So we'll start heading on over. No beer. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. So let's head over and we'll start with the dioramas. And like I said, you're not going to see any of this stuff up top anymore. This is all about the models. So you'll just see me. You'll see the chat and the model of the year entries for dioramas and vignettes. So here we go. These we'll go through the entries first, and at the end of the slideshow, we'll announce the third, second, and first place winners of this year's 2020 Model of the Year entries for dioramas and vignettes. Vignettes. There we go. Kelly's looking at me like I'm crazy. So, like I said, if I mess up your name, sorry. Don't come and beat me up. We got Bilbo Baggins by Richard Pezzol. I hope I said that right. Nice little... I think this is a 3D print from NY 3D Creations. This is a cool little guy. I want to get that. So we got Bilbo. Next up from Richard again is the Wicked Witch of the West. This was the Polar Lights. I actually have this kit thanks to Mark Shue. I always wanted this one. I got this one, and I got to do this one up nice. Indeed. Good luck to everybody. Up next after that, and these are just single slides, so if you want to see, there are more pictures on the main site of all the entries, so you can check them out. This is by Augie Gonzalez 000 and BT1. If you don't know Augie, you actually may know him as Interstellar Modeler on the site and also his YouTube channel. After that is the Bates Mansion by Wes Edmiston. You can check this one out. He has he actually sent along videos with this one. He did lights and sounds and stuff like this. If I remember correctly, this is a little guy. This is HO scale, 1/87th scale. It's a nice diorama if you want to go. Like I said, you can check all of these out on the main site. Then we have the Huey by Eric McAllister. Rascal's Hobbies, who just said, oh, nice. He's got his own YouTube channel too. I like all the little clapping hands. I didn't put the crazy music on underneath me either. I think we listened to that long enough. Try to make it like a real award show. Up next after Eric's build, we have Century Unit by Neil Wooding. He's over in the UK. This is much bigger. It was really hard to try to get dioramas into a smaller section for you guys to see. So you gotta go check these out on the site. Very nice job by Neil. Another one from Neil is Tales from the Loop. I'm pretty sure the figures and the stuff on the wall are from his old company, Wild House Models. He did a lot of stuff with that. Those were very cool kits. I had a stasis pod, which unfortunately broke, but I don't know if he's selling any more of that. So I think he sells some of the stuff, but he's starting a new company. Up next is Dreadnought by Matthew Marmy. Little vignette, I guess you would call this one. I like that. I like this idea of putting the ships on a picture frame. This way they're on the space background, and then you can hang it on the wall. This way you're not taking up shelf space. I might actually steal this idea. That's a pretty cool idea. Then after that is Superman by Mark Fraley. Little diorama, the old school kit of Superman with punching through the brick wall. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, he changed out the head on this one for a resin head, which I think looks a lot. I'm pretty sure he switched it out for the resin head on this one, which is a good deal. Then we have the SS Officer with Dog by Alan Loki, or Loke. I know I'm going to kill your names, guys. I know it. I like Loki. You like Loki? Kelly says Loki, so we're going to go with Loki. It's a very, very nice job again. After that is The Mandalorian by Mr. Omar Baez. This one got put into the vignettes because it had the base with him standing on it and all that other good stuff. What's the matter, Mother? Ah, okay. Very nice job. Yeah, I'm going to kill names Alan, so it's not much I could do about it. We're just going to go with Loki. This is the way. I knew that was going to come. And then we have Big Bertha by Neil Wooding. This is actually the floating boat, and there's a big diorama that goes with this one. There was no way I could get it up on the screen. He built a whole dock and all sorts of stuff with this one, so definitely go check out the dioramas. This way you can see all of the dioramas and what everybody did for their work on that. And another one by Neil, the Walking Dead zombie. He 3D printed up the door. I think he 3D printed up the zombie and made it 1/12 scale. And then he made papers and stuff for the table. So he did a nice job on that. I think this might be the last one that was in there. Yep, that was the last one. So excellent job to everybody that made a diorama for the contest. You all did great work. I thank you for entering them in the contest. hopefully we see more and more dioramas coming up in 2021. So I guess we'll get to the first winner. So third place for dioramas and vignettes, all genres. The third place prize winner will get a $10 gift certificate to megahobby.com. There goes Mom trying to sneak by, and she couldn't sneak by. We all saw her. So the third place winner is 000 and BT1 by Augie Gonzalez, otherwise known as Interstellar Modeler. Congratulations, Augie. She's making me laugh. She's ducking by. Make sure you guys go check out the dioramas and all that other stuff. Show support to your fellow modelers. So that's third place. Now, for the second place in dioramas and vignettes, all genres. Hi, Elaine. The Flash. Now you got me laughing. Second place, dioramas and vignettes, all genres. Don't worry, we won't have all the nonsense going on in the background and everything when the shop is up. It'll be all nice and quiet and everything like that. God bless you. You could have sneezed. So, anyway, let's get back to this. Second place is Superman by Mark Fraley. Congratulations, Mark. You'll get a $20 gift certificate to megahobby.com. The reason I chose Mega Hobby is because I use them and I gain points when I'm buying stuff. So it helps when you're buying things later on to add your points to it. So if you don't shop at Mega Hobby, you may want to. Plus, Mega Hobby's right here in New Jersey, so I get my stuff pretty quickly through them. And coming up next is our first place for dioramas and vignettes, all genres. I don't have the drum roll thing. I should have had a drum roll thing. And in first place is Big Bertha by Neil Wooding. Congratulations, Neil. You'll get a $25 gift certificate. I know you live in the UK, so you can tell me, I don't know if you're here or not, but you'll tell me if there's a place you want to buy something from, or I can just PayPal you the money so you can get some more goodies for your modeling habits. So those are the three. Congratulations to everybody, not just the first place winners. Everybody did a great job. It's always difficult for the judges to do their judging. That's why we ask you, especially for an online contest, to make sure that you have very clear pictures and nothing cluttering up the background. Because if you have stuff cluttering up the background, then it's harder to see what you did. So we're going to make that very clear in the rules coming up this year, that we need perfect pictures for the judges. This way they can see what is going on. So those are the three for dioramas. And like I said, congratulations not only to the winners, but to everybody that entered. You all did a great job. And hopefully we see more dioramas from you in the upcoming year. So next category, we're going to jump over to the Model of the Year entries for spacecraft. This was a larger one. I just think we get a lot of spacecraft because the channel I was running was Sci-Fi Fantasy, so everybody knows I like the sci-fi stuff and stuff like that. And we have a lot of sci-fi builders out there. So we got a lot of entries in this one also. Yeah, it's tough for the judges to do what they got to do. So that's why Kelly suggested for next year that we kind of split the contest into a beginner intermediate for those guys to have a chance, and then you got the guys that are just phenomenal. I would be in the beginner portion still. Beginner intermediate. I'm definitely not up there at the level some of you guys are at. But like I said, I look up to you guys and I try to emulate what you do. This way I can learn and get better. And that wasn't an earthquake, that was just me shaking the thing. Hey, what's going on? NY38 Creations is here. Okay, so here we go for the entries that were in the Model of the Year for spacecraft. Up first is the Klingon Bird of Prey by Spencer Wolf. This is a really nice one, and of course the wingspan is so big it's hard to fit the pictures in there. Very nice job, Spence. Then we have the USS Discovery by PJC 2.0. Everybody knows Philip. He's always on the forums and he's always building. Always building. I'm always watching his stuff. He does a lot of building and a lot of lighting. He made these lanterns one year last year it was, that were very, very cool. After that, by Philip again, is the 2001 Discovery. This one, we had two groups for illuminated and non-illuminated. This was moved, everything was just smashed into one because we only had like two that were non-illuminated, so we just made one category of spaceships. Up next, by Richard again, in another category, the Batman Forever Batwing. I really like this kit. I've seen a few of you build it and light it up, so I want to see if I could get my hands on it, ask you guys questions, and get it lit up like you guys got it lit up. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Ken.
Very nice job, Richard. Again, this isn't spacecraft, but it was lit, and it goes into the sci-fi category like that. Then we got the Millennium Falcon by Chuck Brooks. This is the 1/72nd scale fine molds edition. I don't remember if it's the repop by Revell or the original fine molds, but it is the fine molds, even if it was repopped by Revell. A very nice build by Chuck. Chuck is always building too. He's always got a lot of good stuff going on. Then we have the TOS Enterprise by Dennis Carr. This is the 350 scale original one. And don't forget, these are only miniature pictures of what the entries are. Go over to the main site, HobbyLink International, and you can see all the pictures that these guys put up. Oh, and I forgot, with Chuck's, he actually put up videos too. This way you can see his lighting and stuff like that he did extra on the build. Oh, thank you, Omar. Yeah, I love a good Falcon too. I gotta get the Falcon again. My Falcon that I had was for the book that and Dana built it, and she has it, so she did all the work on it, and I wasn't gonna ask her for it back. I actually got to save up money and I'll buy it back from her. Then we have the Proteus by Dave Smith. This is a cool little ship. I remember everybody going crazy when this one first came out. Dave did a good job. I haven't seen Dave in a while, so I don't know if he's watching or unfortunately what happened to Dave after the old site and the move to the new site. I emailed everybody, but I still have his email, so if Dave wins, I still could get a hold of him. Nice job by Dave. Almost all these are lit up except for I think two. Then we got the Probe Droid by Neil Wooding. This is a smaller version. I want to say 1/12 scale or something like that. It's not a big version of the Probe Droid. Nice little Probe Droid by Neil. This is one of the other ones that wasn't lit and put into the sci-fi category. Then we got the Star Destroyer. This is the Zvezda Star Destroyer by Dana Moss. Otherwise known, if you know her on Facebook, as Dana Diana, but she goes by Dana Moss on Facebook now and also on the community. This is what, the 1/2700 scale or whatever. So it's painted and lit. Again, you can go check these out over on the site. Then this is the Probe Droid by Dana Moss again. This Probe Droid is actually studio scale. This is from Nyson Models. So it's the exact same size as they used in the movies. And I think Dana has a picture of her holding this thing up. It's pretty hefty and big. So we got another Probe Droid in there. And then we have another Millennium Falcon, and this one is by Buck Moore. Did a nice job on the weathering and everything. Buck, I don't remember which scale this was. I think it's a 350. I'm pretty sure it's a 350 scale. I definitely gotta do one of these. I'm gonna get a smaller one to start with instead of the bigger one. But everybody's doing a very nice job on their builds. And then we have the NX-01 by Buck Moore. Actually, I got this. I was looking for this kit for a long time, and again, I didn't ask for it, and it was a total surprise. I just said how much I love this ship, and again, Mark Shue came through, and it was a surprise, and it was in the mail. So thanks again, Mark, for that one. I'm gonna have to find space. Well, now that we got the big shop, we'll have space to display all these bigger models, which will be nice. Good job on that, Buck. And then we have the Battlestar Galactica by Buck Moore. Didn't see, I think this might have been the only Battlestar kit. I'd like to see a few more entries with Vipers and stuff like that. That would be, it is Santa Mark. Would be very cool to see a lot more Battlestar Galacticas. And then that's it. Those are all of the entries in the spacecraft category. So again, thank you to everybody that entered their models in the spacecraft category. And I guess we'll get right to the going. It was the Bandai. Okay. It was the Bandai kit. I couldn't remember if it was the Revell or the Bandai or the Fine Molds. Oh, somebody's going crazy out there. So, again, this will be a third, second, and first prize with the $10, $20, and $25 gift certificates going to each winner. And here we go. Third place for sci-fi and fantasy vehicles, all types. Third place, the USS Enterprise NCC 1701 by Dennis Carr. Congratulations, Dennis. Excellent job on the kit. 100% Bob. Good to see you, sir. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. So that's our third place winner. Dennis, you won a $10 gift certificate to megahobby.com. Next up is our second place sci-fi and fantasy vehicles, all types. And our second place winner is... Second place goes to Spencer Wolf for his Klingon Bird of Prey. Congratulations, Spence. You will be getting a $20 gift certificate to megahobby.com, where you can purchase anything you want once you get the cash. All for you. Very good job, Spence. I followed along on this build. It was very nicely done. I have one of these sitting around that I started and never finished. I start so much stuff and never finish. And now, finally, for our first place in sci-fi and fantasy vehicles, all types. And who will it be? First place is the Star Destroyer by Dana Moss. Congratulations, Dana, on winning the category. And you will receive a $25 gift certificate to megahobby.com. And then maybe order another Star Destroyer, a smaller one, and do that one and send it over to me. I'll take it. So congratulations again to everybody. You all did a great job. Judging for the judges, like I said before, is not easy. They end up blowing up pictures and all that other good stuff. You all did a great job. Hopefully we see more and more builds in there next year. We get, you know, more than we did. We did well for 2020. 40 plus builds was not bad at all. And I appreciate everybody entering the contest and doing what they do for the contest. So now on to the big category. We have the most entries in the next one, HLI figures. So 2020 model of the year entries for figures and busts. This is what I really want to get into this year, is learning more about how to paint figures and busts, because I really suck at that. I'm horrible at it. So let's get right into the figures and busts. The first figure is by Joe Hudson, the U.S. Army Sniper. I love this bust. I want to get my hands on it and follow along with Joe on how to paint this. I'm sure I'll have to strip it all down a bunch of times to even come 1/10 close to how you guys paint your figures. So that's the U.S. Army Sniper by Joe Hudson. And then we have Nightwing by Joe Hudson, another beautiful paint job. I love the shading in the face and everything. If I'm talking about figures, that's because I'm in my head, I'm really into figures right now, looking at what everybody's doing, and I just want to learn how you guys do this. So we got Nightwing by Joe Hudson, and then next up is Batman by Joe Hudson, which he did another excellent job on this. It looks great. I don't know who this bust is by. A lot of the busts I don't know who they're by. Regular kits I usually can tell who they are, but we'd have to look around and see who the busts are from. So this is the Batman by Joe Hudson. Very, very good job, sir. And then we have Storm Girl by Matthew. This is a resin kit. I want to say 1/8 scale. If anybody's interested in this one, actually I could ask Matthew where he got it. I think they did a limited run on this kit again. So we got the sexy little Storm Girl going on over here. Then we have the Black Armor Iron Man by Philip. Philip is entered in multiple categories like a few people were. Philip did a nice job on this one. I got an Iron Man in my collection, so I got so much stuff in here that I actually bought for doing reviews that I got to get on and do myself. Excellent job on the kit there, Philip. Then we have the Stargate. I don't know how to say this dude's name, if it's TLC or Telic, but another one by Matthew. These are not commercial kits. These are, I think his friend sculpts them and then casts them. I know his friend definitely sculpts and casts them. I just don't think he puts them out commercially. It's like a side business for him, I'm pretty sure. So we have that one. Another nice job. Skin colors on the darker skin colors is a very difficult thing to do. Then we have another Stargate. This is the Mini Jaffa. I didn't add, but it's Mini Jaffa holding a beer. If you look, his arms are crossed, and he's got a little beer in his hand over there. And again, with all of these are all up on the site, so if you want to check these out, you can check out multiple pictures of all of the builds that we're going through today. Then we have the Incredible Hulk by Richard. He's a big boy. Big boy. And why do Hulk's pants never just burst off? His thighs and everything are huge compared to, what's his name? You know, why would that not rip off? Hulk should be running around nude.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Dominic? Good to see you. I think Kenny's still sleeping. And I'm just going to call this one 2B like Mark did. Don't know. I know how to say automata, but I don't know if it's near or nar. This is anime. Mark builds a lot of anime characters. Very nice build by Mark Dunmore. And then we have Miku Append by Mark Dunmore. These are pretty big kits, so if you check out the site, you'll be able to see how big these are and how much detail are put into everybody's builds. Again, I could only do small pictures for the display. This way I could put the names and who was on there. And then we have Sinon by Mark Dunmore again. This one's pretty cool. She's got a big old rifle, or she's got a big old rifle behind her neck, which is I like this little build. I don't know how you guys do those eyes. I don't know if they're painted or decals. I think Mark paints all his eyes, and they do a good, very good job at that. And then 02 by Mark Dunmore. Another anime figure, which you can go check out on the main site. There's many pictures of each of these builds. And then we got Cyclops by Omar. I like the metallics on this one. That's I think that's a difficult thing to do, is get metallics to look shiny like he did. It's not an easy process to do. So you're gonna have to tell us how you did that, Omar. You're gonna have to do a tutorial. Next up is Wolverine by Mark Shue. Nice job, Mark. I'm pretty sure Mark 3D printed this Wolverine, and then he painted him up. I'm not a big Wolverine fan, so I think this might be the original outfit for Wolverine. Correct me if I'm wrong. Happy New Year, Eugene. Ron, yeah, it was supposed to be 5 o'clock. I changed it. I put notifications everywhere that it was going to be 2 p.m. because Vinny didn't come today. I wanted to give everybody a chance to come and see it in the afternoon. Otherwise, we would have missed the European side of the world if I did it at 5 o'clock. See, I was right. It is, and he did. 3D printed and the original outfit for Wolverine. Very nice job on that, Mark. All right, I'll kill this name. Hatsune Miku by Chuck Brooks. These things, like, they make these things so cute and adorable, these anime things. But at the same time, they make them pretty naughty. So, but Chuck did a very nice job on his build also. I got to get a couple of these anime things and put them up on the shelves too. I like the animes. Just watching the guys build them and seeing it all over. And I got to get some Gundams too, which weren't in here this year. There's not a single Gundam in here. Nice build on her, Chuck. If you want to see this, head over to the site. And then we got, this is definitely a Greek name. I'm going to say Oikius by Lou Masses. Another nice bust. This thing is really, really cool, this bust. And all the detail Lou put into it. There's no way I would be able to do that. He did an excellent job on it. And I don't think, no, that's not the last one. I don't think so. No. And then we got Golden Age Green Lantern by Omar again. And Omar, these are all 3D printed up by Omar. He gets the files and prints them up. And then he adds light to them, to some of them that, you know, could use light. So if you, like I said, head over to the site so you can check out all the pictures, not just the one little picture that I put up here. Very nice job, Omar. And then up next is a Tooth Fairy by Matthew again. This creepy little bugger. I don't know if you can see it in the picture there, but he actually put like the spit from the top teeth to the bottom teeth and made his teeth pretty gnarly. He did a pretty cool job on this creepy little guy. This would be a good one to do for the Halloween group build. I wouldn't want to stick my fingers in his mouth. And then we have The Amazing Spider-Man by Marty Graff. This is the older kit. I can't remember which kit this is. I think this is the one where he's on the stairs shooting his spider webs down at the guy on the floor. And that's definitely an older kit. But he did a nice job, especially getting all the black lines in on the suit like he did. Nice job, Marty. Then up next is Batman by Mark Shue. This is the... Why do I want to say Polar Lights? Is it no, it's not Polar Lights. It's Mobius. Mobius Batman that we were all collecting and still waiting on the last one, Batgirl, to come out. And they would all interlock. Mark did an excellent job on this Batman with the original version of Batman. Good job, sir. Good job. And then up next we got Robot Stan by Neil Wooding. And all of these actually on the articles have a description of what they are, and they should have the scale, most of them, and some of them have where you can get them if I had that information. This is Little Robot Stan by Neil Wooding. I know he made the base for this guy, and he's tossing his little hand out there to rip out somebody's neck. If I told the kids I was a tooth fairy, they would never sleep. That's pretty much true. That is true. That was a creepy little guy. So that's it. That was, we had a bunch of figures this year, and then we got, we're right into the third place already. So let's hit it. Third place, figures, busts, and all genres. And I see people are doing Space Loot. By the end of this month, we should have our first giveaway again for the Space Loot people. And let's kick it off. So third place, figures and busts, all genres. Third place goes to Joe Hudson for his U.S. Army Sniper. Congratulations, Joe. $10 gift certificate to megahobby.com. You did an excellent job on the figure, and I definitely got to pick up this bust. I like all military busts. I've been collecting 101st Airborne busts that they have out there, and I got to paint those up horribly at some point. Yeah, Joe did a nice job on him. This is from Saving Private Ryan. I can't remember the sniper's name in the movie, but that's who it's supposed to be. Jackson. That's who it's supposed to be depicting. Up next, second place, figures and busts, all genres. Who's up next? Up next is second place, Joe Hudson again for his Batman. So Joe, for second place, you will be taking home a $20 gift certificate to megahobby.com. The shading on the face and everything is just ridiculous. If you see the close-up pictures, the eyes, Joe did a very good job. And I'm actually just looking at it now, and it looks like the cape and how he did the cowl of the mask is like the cowl is more of a matte finish. That's pretty cool. I didn't notice that. So Joe's rocking it. Will Joe go 3 for 3 is the question. Congratulations again, Joe. And in first place, figures and busts, all genres, is Oikius by Lou Masses. So congratulations, Lou. You'll get a $25 gift certificate to megahobby.com, which I know Lou lives in Jersey, not too far from me. So for him, that's good too. He'll order and get it quick. Congratulations to the first, second, and third prize winners of the figures and busts category, and to everybody that entered. Again, you all did a great job, and it's never easy for the judges to do their stuff. So thank you to them. Awesome work by everybody. I don't know, Mom's saying something over here and I'm trying to listen. Oh. So next up, guys, is what we've all been waiting for after the categories. The official, the Hobby Link International 2020 Model of the Year champions. So these will be first, second, and third prize chosen out of the 9 that were chosen for the category winners. These aren't gift certificates, these are custom-made awards for each winner. Each winner allow 4 to 8 weeks for your award to be made and reach you. So whoever wins, congratulations, and just be patient for your award, because like I said, they're all custom-made, and depending on where you are, they may have to be shipped to me and then shipped to you. Alrighty. So let's get into it. Next slide, please. The Hobby Link International Model of the Year third place award will go to... Third place goes to Batman by Joe Hudson. Excuse me. Congratulations, Joe. Very nice build. Very beautiful paint job. Well-deserved trophy. Bum, 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 bum. Joe's the man. I don't know if Joe knows that we were on. I put it up on Facebook, but he might be a little busy today. I don't know. Hobby Link International Model of the Year second place award will go to, I need a drum roll. Second place goes to Dana Moss for her Star Destroyer. Beautiful build. Go check it out on Hobby Link International. Congratulations, Dana. You have taken second place in the Model of the Year awards. Next up is the Hobby Link International 2020 Model of the Year. This is the overall winner and will get the Tower of Crystal award. The big 4 pieces of crystal in the black base. Simon Merckx was our first winner. Our second winner was Mark Dunmore. And last year's winner was Gilbert Mondragon. And you can ask any of those how big this award is and how heavy it is. They're all very happy when they get it. So here we go. Finally, the Hobby Link International 2020 Model of the Year goes to Kelly.
Sorry, I was doing the thing.
I didn't need that. The 2020 Hobby Link International Model of the Year goes to Lou Masses for his Oikius, I hope I'm saying that right, build. No, 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 no. Congratulations, Lou. You did an excellent job, and congratulations to everybody that was in the contest this year. You all did awesome work. I really hope to see a lot of your builds in this year's contest. Like I said, tonight after this is done, I'm going to be moving over all of your old builds into the past HLI builds, and we'll start from today. And I'll put the rules up, and then you can check out the rules and see what you got to do for this year's contest. And we'll start all the categories and that again, and we will probably be adding, hopefully throughout the year, more prizes to the MOTY Awards. The main one will always stay what it is, because that's the championship award. So congratulations everybody on all your entries and all your builds. I appreciate it, and I appreciate all the hard work everybody does each year for their builds. Let me get out of this one, and I could get over here and talk to you guys for a few seconds. When do I get my reward? Yeah, go take a look at that one. Lou did an excellent job. You got to look at the detail on all the leather and the little freaking animal he's got over his shoulders and the rifle. It's pretty amazing work. That's why I aspire to be a crappy figure builder or figure painter. And yes, congratulations to everybody. For the category winners, I'll get a hold of you. This way I can see where I'm going to send you the gift certificate. And then the other two winners, I got to get Lou's address, and I think I have Joe Hudson's address. All the builds were awesome. Everybody did an awesome job. Proud of everybody's work. I'm proud of everybody always being here and doing what they got to do. If you haven't yet, you don't have to be a member of the community, but we ask you to be a member of the community. This way you're part of it and you can show off all your work and stuff. But you don't have to be a member to join any of the online contests that we hold, Model of the Year or anything like that. But you do, like when we do our monthly giveaways, have to be a YouTube subscriber, or yeah, that's the only one you got to be, is YouTube. I'm working my way up to crappy figure painter. I'm with you right there, Benny. I am crappy figure painter. I paint it and strip it, paint it and strip it, and paint it and strip it. So it's a tough one. Tanks and stuff like that are easier, because if you make a mistake, you can weather the hell out of it and hide your mistakes. I guess cars, you can ding them up if you want to, if there's a mistake in there. But figures are, to me, are the hardest thing to do, with faces and eyes and stuff like that. Unless you do something like the Grim Reaper like I did, that really doesn't have a face. So again, I would like to thank everybody for showing up today. Thank everybody for putting up all their builds in the contest. I'll be working on the new rules tonight, and I will get those up there. And now I'm going to go off and do some stuff around the house and go to Home Depot and all that other good stuff. Next year's show will be a little bit more entertaining, because we'll be down in the shop, and hopefully we won't be looking at all of this stuff down up there. All right, guys, thanks again for stopping by. Thanks for the donations. Thanks for all your hard work. And I will see you guys over on the site. Take care, and bye-bye, everybody.